young men standing idle while you're hounding the disabled, and you know it's all pretense. Your idea of times of plenty is the 1920s, and the tide will turn, and all the effigies will burn. There are lampposts in the street, but the lights don't shine. We'll find a better use for them in time. For your days are numbered, and you're hated in this town, and soon you may be hanging upside down like Mussolini. And oh, your sneers and lies, the people who have nothing are the people you despise. And your tower's so high and grand, you never won for anything, so you never understand how the tide will turn, and all the effigies will burn. There are lampposts in the street, the lights don't shine. We'll find a better use for them in time. For your days are numbered, and you're hated in this town. Soon you may be hanging upside down like Mussolini. Like Mussolini. And it's genuine. Spend your dividends wisely, son. Buy yourself a dog and a gun. Come, let's shoot the small birds from the sky. Green wax jacket and matching boots, grouse and quail, partridge to shoot. See how they fly. La 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 la. Buy a house and a matching yacht, show the proletariat what you've got. The cream will rise, of that you can be sure. Doesn't matter what your teachers say, you'll be in government one fine day. You'll have all that you deserve and more. La 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 la. Find yourself a roadie girl, help yourself Johnny wants to be in that sea. He's swooning over uniforms, he's buying every badge. His bedroom's filled with flags. The little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He wants to buy a tiger tank. He's going to the cellar and he's gonna get a hammer and he'll raid his piggy bank. Discovery after dark, you can learn about Hitler, you can learn about sharks. The little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He goes steps round the park. The little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He wants to be a fashionable fascist. He's got brown shirts and black shirts and boot polish moustaches. The little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He wants to go abroad and fight. He knows his granddad was in the war, but he's not quite sure which side. In the evenings, on the internet, typing up the storm, working up the sweat. Little Johnny wants to be in that sea and pose some sort of threat. He wants to go to Poland on his holidays, Belgium, the Netherlands and France. Christmas time in Moscow, given half a chance. Little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He thinks that it's his only chance of getting laid. He wants to start some fires, slash some tires, have his own parade. Little Johnny wants to be in that sea. He wants to have his own rhythm there somewhere. Oh. I come home from the night shift. There's never anybody in. I come home from the night shift. There's never anybody in. Got a heart like a disposal. It's a wilderness again. And you told me, oh, but I wouldn't change my ways. Oh, you told me, oh, but I wouldn't change my ways. Got a heart like a disposal. It's the wilderness these days. My hand started shaking. I didn't know what I should do. My hand started shaking. I didn't know what I should do. Got a heart like a disposal. It's a wilderness for you. Everybody says that in the early days love can leave you crazy and amazed. But I found as things wind down, love can leave you broken on the stony ground. And I went to see the doctor. I asked for something for the pain. I went to see the doctor. I asked for something for the pain. Got a heart like a dust bowl. It's a wilderness again. Got a heart like a dust bowl. It's a wilderness again. She's got a thing for musicians and it's always been that way. She sits up a little bit straighter as he steps onto the stage. His finger in the silver string, she's imagining that's her hair. Meanwhile I'm still there, pretending I don't care. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. He's more than a little bit drunk, it does appear. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. She says he has such a fabulous beard. His fingertips are scarred and pitted and his nails are long and strong. She's convinced he's quite quick-witted because he writes all his own songs. He's rattling through his repertoire, she's mightily impressed. I can hear her heart beating in her breast. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. She's more than a little bit drunk, it would appear. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. She says he has such a fabulous beard. If only she still looked at me the way she looks tonight. Eyes are shining bright, she seems to glow inside. His eyes are closed, his aim is true, he needs you to believe. She watches every move, she can barely bear to breathe. And Monkey Boy knows all the chords, he can surely play that thing. She is lost for words, she shows me a picture of a tamarind. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. She's more than a little bit drunk, it would appear. She says he looks like a beautiful monkey. She says he has such a fabulous beard. She says he has such a fabulous beard. A tasting man has always been a bit weird. She says he has such a fabulous beard. This year has been unkind, it's treated me, it's robbed me blind. I lost everything when I lost you, and only alcohol can pull me through. I need a government that tells the truth, and until then I'll be relying on 9%. I was making it up as I went along, so I'm not too sure how it all went wrong. I've no idea exactly where you went or how the money all got spent. I need a government that tells the truth, and until then I'll be relying on 9% proof. I lost a house and my dog got sick, and my motorhome got tortured by some pyromaniac. Strong cider's gonna soothe my soul, though it makes me feel miserable and old. I need a government that tells the truth, and until then I'll be relying on 9% proof. White lightning is a miracle drug. It will soothe your spirits, it will clean your rugs, it will strip the stains from your favourite cup and render you insensible until the sun comes up. I need a government that tells the truth, and until then I'll be relying on 9%. We've been friends since 1970, done so much, so many memories, had our ups and had our downs, all across the kingdom. And once upon a time I used to look the other way, and you would go shoplifting on a Saturday. 40 years beyond that now, and you still have that medallion. One day, someday, one day, someday. Stuff so mental you couldn't make it up. Celtic away, UEFA Cup. Hey ginger boy, what's the score? There was me and you and William. And when you're drunk you sing Bohemian Rhapsody. You don't know the words, but what really bothers me is a shit song by a shit band. That's always been my opinion. One day, someday, one day, someday. And little Johnny Doherty, the Foxhill Cavalier, half an embassy took behind his ear. That perm that went so wrong, it was very nearly brilliant. And that bloke at the far end of the factory spent half his wages on the lottery, lost his wife, his kids and his car, never made his million. One day, someday, one day, someday. And that girl, you should have married her. You said there was too many barriers. Oh, they were different days, a different way of living. There's so many gaps where people used to be. What could ever come between you and me? What could ever make you go drinking on your own on a Thursday morning? One day, someday, one day, someday, I'll see you by the lions. In a joking manner, say you're going to meet your lover. Take your dog for cover, don't be late. You know the score by now, you know the drill, you know the path that you must take. Lead us not into temptation, we have struggled to be good, we meet as thieves. Oh, leave this office, I will call her on my mobile. Say I'm unaccountably delayed. As I leave the path of righteousness, I always feel excited and afraid. I'm coming for to find you. I don't suppose I should when meet us thieves. Open up a window, leave your dog all in the car. You won't be very far in case he barks. Stretch out a blanket, spread yourself out all upon it, and listen for the beating of my heart. I am whistling through the woodlands. It's the theme from Robin Hood. We meet as thieves. There is little time for talking. Your tongue is in my mouth. I'm pulling at the buttons of my shirt. Amongst the bark and bracken, I am fumbling with the fastening of your skirt. And as your clothing comes away, feel a rush of blood. We meet as thieves. In the aftermath of passion, there is a little time for kissing. There are leaves that must be brushed out of your hair. And you've a dog to exercise. I'm straightening my tie and I am out of there. In the early hours of evening, as the branches are in bud, we meet as thieves. As thieves. As thieves. My brother was out with the farmer. They were looking for partridge to shoot. Stand back, says the farmer. And that's how it all came about. Won't somebody send for the doctor? He's bleeding so much from the wound. He said, a baby makes your terrible grief. And that's how young Henry was born. And young Henry was down on the day shift. It says he's pleased to be out of the rain. And he laughed and he turned and he stumbled, went under the wheels of a train. There's no need for the doctor. You can tell from the blood and the bone. But someone will need to tell mother, young Henry will never come home. And the wheels on the headstock are turning, and it always will be that way. And one day the cage doors will open and show us the light of the day. by the cancer, and Helen's killed by a stroke, and we haven't seen Mary for 40-odd years since she left with that Birmingham bloke. And Kenneth is killed in Korea, and Arthur's cut down by old age. I'm the last of me whole generation, and on we go page after page, and the wheels on the headstock are turning, and it always will be that way. The cage doors will open and show us the light of the day, and the wheels on the headstock are turning, and it always will be that way. And one day the cage doors will open and show us the light of the day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Had a little too much medicine. You don't need to tell me, I surely know the trouble I'll be. Bourbon, brandy, beer and gin, scarcely know where I begin. You don't need to tell me, I surely know the trouble I'll be. And you can lock that door, turn out the light, leave me lying in the street all night. However much you curse and swear, I'm not going anywhere. Down to the river, wash away my sins. You might think that I'd fallen. You don't need to tell me, I surely know the trouble I'll be. Hear me, honey, oh hear me sing. You might call it caterwauling. You don't need to tell me, I surely know the trouble I'll be. You can lock that door and turn out the light, leave me lying in the street all night. However much you curse and swear, I'm not going anyway. Never felt safe in my own skin, but I love you, darling, thick and thin. You don't need to tell me, I surely know. You don't need to tell me, I surely know the trouble I'll be. Yes, every word is true. They took retirement over the horizon, put the pension out of reach. I'm at an age, I've reached a stage I can't face the working week. Oh honey, when I call your name, I can barely get my breath. I'm the wrong side of 50, right side of death. Hearing's failing, eyesight's fading, memory's getting weak. You need to treat me like a valuable antique. I'm almost at the point where I'm blind and bold and deaf. I'm the wrong side 50, right side of that. They say that age is just a number, and I'm as old as the woman I feel. She's not getting any younger, she's losing her appeal. You said let's go to bed, let's go play hide and seek. Like many other lovers you discovered I'm past my physical peak. Don't waste your time on me, there's barely anything left. I'm the wrong side of 50, right side of death. I'm the wrong side of 50, right side of death. I'm the wrong side of 50, on the right side of death. You made your bed, and now you're lying in it, despite the evidence before your eyes. You made a monster, there's no denying it. Welcome surprise. How does it feel to be living in Little England? How does it feel to be living in Little England? Here's the world and here's your picture of it, surrounded by an angry hostile sea, and all the people who are drowning in it. You think they're here to steal your liberty. Well, how does it feel to be living in Little England? How does it feel to be living in Little England? Are you really talking when you should be listening? Are you really talking when you should be listening? Are you really talking when you should be listening? We don't suffer cheeky fuckers here. You're that bloke who's suspicious of the RNLI and the BBC. You're not woke, you're barely sentient, and everybody is a